let's get out of this place. I want to go somewhere warmer. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to the job hunt. One of my favourite and also most frustrating videos I make in this series as we attempt to apply for jobs, get turned down by 95%, get rejected in interviews and tell us about our poor record in the other 5%, and one lucky team will just take a chance, much like David Moyes, will get another chance to prove his worth. I've had a fresh beard trim because my beard's weird. I've got a good beard. It grows. It looks all right. Boom, homeless. So trimmed it back, ready for the interviews. We have, as you can see, let me just move my OBS because I'm looking at that instead of my actual game screen because I'm a noob. I've done the right thing. I'm a classy man. You often leave it in the comments about how classy I am. I've let my contract run out naturally. I didn't start applying for jobs early. I think it's just a classy practice, right? So we have officially, this is the final day of our contract. We are now on a month-to-month. And with that being said, almost retired then. No. I shall resign. I shall resign as manager of Sakhalin Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk with immediate effect. I don't know if there's any jobs available, but we'll find out. Let's have a quick look. I'll edit this together so it's not the sort of 4 hours that it will probably take in real life. I wish this wouldn't reset itself all the time. Okay. Portugal. Really want to go to Portugal. Okay, so let's just confirm. I think we're still 1 star and 2 nipples. Let's just make sure. Yeah, 1 star, 2 nipples. We've got 12 in motivation. That is flying up. Okay, job centre. We've got Romanian, some Slovenian, Slovakian. I am open to Russia, but realistically, I'm looking at top league. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I am. I don't want another. There's no money in that league. I don't want, unless the only other thing is if one of the big teams that got relegated, like Ural or something, and they've got a lot of money to spend, so we can sort of bounce back that first season. Maybe. Everywhere else, I'm open to it. Into Turkey, we can go back to Finland. I wonder if we're more likely to get them because. Oh no, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so we've also fluent in Russian, vodka, fluent in English and basic Finnish. We've got a bit of knowledge of Finland, Russia, and England. So career milestones relegated. Excellent. Who is not going to want me? I think we're still at the point where we just kind of apply for everybody. You know, beggars and choosers and all that. Like if we get offered the Burda job, I'll probably turn it down. But I think it's worth just applying for everything. And hopefully, I don't think it'll be as bad as it was last time, right? I wouldn't mind one of these lower league Portuguese ones. What actual ranking are these Portuguese sides? Okay, so the Nacional Prio, it's definitely doable. We are at the normal end to a season, so hopefully a few managers have retired and died and all that good stuff. Contracts run out, so let's apply all. And I will come back to you with our first interview. Remember the date. Let's hope it's not too long. Wow. I'm a wanted man, lads. Only 3 days into our search, we have been offered our first job interview with, of course, you know the club. I don't. Okay. Mossen Magyarvar, which you probably all know because you know your football legends. They're Hungarian second division side, 2-star reputation with pretty terrible facilities, okay finances. I'm hoping that I can get a little bit better than this. To be honest, I don't want to brag, but I have been relegated. So Let's have a look at their key man. It's always a good indicator. He's not. That's my professional opinion of that player. But so we're going to take the interview, but I'm probably not going to take it. I'll because it's too early. If I just take the first job that comes along, that's crazy talk. So we'll take the job. I won't bore the shit out of you with it because let's do one, right? Okay, because I want to see what embroiled in controversy questions I'll get. Easy language to learn. Yeah, your managerial experience lacks variety. What? Hey, look, I stay at teams. I don't just jump ship. That's a good thing. I've loyalty to every club. Why have you never been able to achieve promotion with a club during your career? I've not really spent a great deal of time managing teams actually in a position to achieve promotion. Okay. Okay, it's acceptable. Can you explain why you appear considering the options? Here we go. You've previously been embroiled in media controversy, citing your inability to cultivate because it happened once, a strong dressing room atmosphere. What can you say to address our concerns about that? It's the exception rather than the rule. You have previously been embroiled in media controversy, citing your inability to command the sort of support of your play. What if that ever goes away? Or if it happens once, you will forever get asked this question. Yeah, exception. As part of the recruitment, we are linked to changes. No. Okay, make the most of set pieces. Good. Okay, mid-table. Mid being established. Okay, they don't want too much. Top half finish. You said mid-table. Yep. A transfer budget of 684 grand. Well, hello. It's realistic. 22 grand on wages, not too bad. I think the Russian club is like 30. Wow. Look at the value of our players. I could buy this team probably like 3 times over with my transfer budget. That's crazy. I mean, that's great. Oh, okay, well, that gives it a little tempter, doesn't it? Mid-table, but they're basically giving me enough money to rebuild the entire squad. The wages are nothing as well, so that means that if I wanted to, I could just up the wage budget with some of the transfer budget so I could bring in better players. It might screw the club's finances over, but, we won't be here long enough to care about that. Right. Okay, we have done an interview. I'll come back to you soon. Okay, update. We're now the 12th of August. You may have guessed by that date that we didn't get offered the job after our interview. We've had a couple of other job interviews offered. I've taken one, but they were almost bankrupt. And a couple of teams, one of them was semi-professional, and I'm far too good for amateur leagues. On one that I just didn't. They were a newly promoted team into the bottom league, and it just looked horrendous. So we're in a little bit of trouble, but money's not an issue. We've been living cheap and earning £2,000 a week, right, for the last year and a half or whatever it is. So we don't have to rush into it. And a lot of the jobs have now gone. So because beginning of the season, so it's usually about probably a month before all the sackings start in earnest. There is a few Norwegian jobs that we've applied for. So fingers crossed. I feel a bit bad about this one, to be honest. I didn't get an interview with my previous club due to the strength of other candidates. The board would like to place on record that they feel you would have been an acceptable fit for the club's somewhat scaled-back vision of the future. For the future. That's harsh, boys. Okay, we're in September. We should see a few more jobs coming through now, hopefully. Okay. We're now October. It's been a little bit of time. I did get offered the interview at another Russian club in the same division. I think it was Tambov. But they were insecure financially. I feel like I would just be doing the same thing where I already was, basically. But we've been offered 2 jobs, so I thought we'd come back. NK Doug Apology. That's what we're going with. That's definitely how it's pronounced. They are a Croatian side with good facilities, okay finances, decent value. Media prediction 8, so they're struggling in the Drugger League. Okay, is that the 2nd division? Yes. Okay. We might have to lower our expectations a little bit. I'm only 1 star and 2 nipples, so we're not going to get the big jobs. But okay, so they've not won a game. Interesting. But it looks... Okay, let's take the interview. If they give us money to spend, I think that's massively important, especially if we're going to have to dig them out. Oh, it's a small squad, isn't it? That's a very little squad. And this guy's leaving. This guy's unhappy. Yeah, I think for this one, we're going to need a bit of cash. Let's just get a rough idea of values. Okay, nothing. Okay, even if it's 200k or something like that. Okay. Easy language. Loyalty. One reason or another. I feel acceptable. Considering me options. Happened a long time ago. I'm extremely confident. Okay, work within budget. Fight bravely against relegation. Okay, that's fine. Remember, I think we're in a league that if we do get relegated, we disappear out of existence. Bear that in mind. And all they want is just, over the next 5 years, continue remaining in the league. So with us unable to consider keeping you in the role, should we be relegated? Okay. $7,000. It's a little bit on the low side, got to be honest. But then looking at the player values, it's probably okay. $6,000 in wages, though. That's quite a small transfer budget that's like a weekly wage in transfer budget. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for $200,000. Right, I don't know who this Komano job is. So we are in Slovakia. It's an old football club. 2-star reputation. Smaller club, but it is professional. Finances are 3-star. They are doing 6th in the 2nd division. Yeah, 2nd division. Where did we say? Oh, no, wrong buttons. Let's go back. So their media prediction is 5th. They're 6th in the league, right? So they're in a position to challenge. Players, values, so higher value players, bigger squad, which is nice. Looks like the attacking guys are playing well. Right, I'd love to go to KFC, man. Get free wings. Better get free wings. Okay, easy language. Hopefully, yeah. Loyalty. Acceptable. Considering me option. Happened a long time ago. Extremely confident. Julius Cesplo. Yeah, lovely bloke. Okay. No old players. Young players. Fine by me. Budget. No old players. Signed players to sell for a profit. We'll try. Finishing the top end of the current season. Finishing the top 3. Oh, it's a bit of an ask. But then, okay, so they want us to finish in the top 3, but they don't care about getting promoted for the next 3 years. But the 4th year, they want promotion. Okay. Yeah. $13,000. All right, we're moving up in the world. 10.5 though. This looks like it could be an interesting one. I might try and look, because they don't lower it too much. I'm starting to get a little bit desperate. I'm starting to worry a bit, right? I'll go a little bit smaller, mate. Let's just keep it on. 10,447. No requests. It doesn't usually lower it too much, so it might be a good way of getting an actual job offer. The transfer budget's a little bit of an issue, but we'll deal with that. Right, we'll come back to... Fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. Both Doug Apology and KFC have weren't the right person. They're satisfied with my plans. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Another one. Sketchen. That's Slovakia. Norway. Oh, okay. Oh, they're semi-professional. At this point, let's not count it out. Right, as long as the other teams in the post-Nordligaen are also semi-professional, because that would just be almost impossible if so that's us. Okay, everybody's semi-professional. Okay. Because it's not really, at this point, what we need is a club where we can, a club where we achieve something. So it doesn't really matter if it's a semi-pro club in a lower league. We just need to overperform or get a promotion or win something that will get us on our way. Okay, what are they paying there, guys? 75 quid a week, 100 quid a week. Okay. Considering the option, long time ago. We currently defying expectations in 9th in a 14-person league. That doesn't sound great. I've almost made a career of pushing players beyond all expectations. Don't look it up. I can keep the good times going. Have to take a job immediately. I'm not feeling this one so far. No. Okay, young players just survive. They want survival. Okay, they're not giving me budgets. Yeah, I don't think we're not in a financial problem where we need somewhere to live and stuff like that. We've got plenty of money in the bank. Probably not going to go for that one, but I'll come back to you when we've got something. Hopefully soon. The good news is we've been offered a job. The bad news is it's Angie. And as part of the interview process, they said that, are you comfortable working with a team in considerable financial trouble? Because it's like a team I've heard of, and I'm like, oh. But in essence, like, all they want is survival. But I think they asked for mid-table. They've got I've never been offered a minus 1k transfer budget before. And no money to spend. I feel like it's the same problem we had with the other Russian team in that division when we got the Tambov interview, was that, oh, look, they're doing well. See? I knew we were in a place. I feel like we should have stayed where we were if we were going to take this job. I think it's got to be... I don't mind going to that division if they've got a bit of money to spend, because we know that's an issue. So I'm going to have to... Angie, didn't think I would, but now I've discovered you're terribly financially run. I'm going to have to turn down the offer. Unfortunately, I'm walking away. But we've been offered whatever this one is. Labodrava Pchuv, which is in Slovenia. Semi-professional. But it's got 1 and 3 nipples. Estimated value of the entire club, 95 grand. They are 15th in the league. Are we this desperate? Are we this... Lots of non-contracted players, 0 value. Oh, they got a Franz Slamberger. What a name. Tempted. This is not a very good football. Jan Novak is our keep. Actually, not a bad player. Oh, is it... Again, are we in a league where there's professional teams, or is everybody semi-professional? Looks like everybody's semi-professional. Where are they expected? Labod. Okay, there were 12 expectations. Okay, I'll take the job of the... We did take another job. Okay, I'm going to forget who it was now. Come on. Use your memory, Loki, that you're famous for. I applied for a job that they might have turned me down, actually, because I can't... Oh, this is it. Tatran Presov in Slovakia. Professional team. I've had the interview already. I'm kind of tempted. They've had a okay start to... They said they're performing above expectations, right? They're second from bottom, but it's incredibly close. And the thing that interested me is look at the values of the players, usually between 1 and 10k. 100 grand transfer budget. That's like building a new squad. So that could be interesting. I'll take this job interview, but unless they've got a bit of cash, I might not go for it. But the jobs are starting to trickle in. There's lots of jobs become available. Come on, boys. Okay, we've been offered a job. The team starts with Hapoel, so you know it's Israel, right? It's a bit of a wage come down, but that's Russia for you, right? Ignore that, right? Beggars can't be choosers. We have a minus 4.5 grand transfer budget, but a decent wage budget. They want a youth system, all that good stuff. Sign players for sell players for a profit. Let's have a look at them. 2-star reputation. Media prediction 6, and they're currently 12th in the Liga Lumit. Which is good, good in a way. Shows that they should be doing well. Oh, Hapoel. I thought it said arse. Acre. No, that's not as exciting. Let's have a look at the badge. It's meh. The badge is meh. Good facilities, good training facilities, insecure finances, which is the biggest issue, as you can probably guess. I don't want to jump into a job, right? Time is not an issue, so I don't want to just go, okay, let's take a job. Fucking hell, that is a big old team. Okay. We've got some really random stuff here. Like, most of our players are on like 200 quid a week. We've got a guy here that's only played 3 games that's on 2,100 quid. Okay. I've never obviously managed it. I never managed in any of these countries. Anacic is our key player. Not a bad, very attacking left wing back. Probably more so left midfielder. Can play centre back, but not. Okay. So they're doing pretty bad. Oh, they've just picked up a little bit of steam after a terrible start. This is the 2nd division, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the 2nd division. Only 9 games in, 10 points. It's close enough. The thing is, there is one job that I'm also in the running for, which is Mas Toborsko, which is in the Czech Republic. Another sort of media prediction 7th, but they're having a bad time. They're 14th in the league, but they're giving me some cash to do a bit of work. They've got a good estimated value. He's 17. Fucking hell, that hairline, mate. Oh, it's not bad though. We could delay it. They want us to finish in the top 4 end of the current season. Hang on. The current season, they want us to finish in the top 4. What's 4th on? 14 points. And we've got... Okay, we're only 4 points off that. That's still... We've got to remember, for reputation-wise, that we need to overachieve on what is expected of us. So that's quite a lot expected of us, with no money whatsoever. And bad finances. I'm not sure if... I would be really open to going to Israel, but I'm not sure if this is the club. I'd rather have a team that's like smaller, that's, expected to fight bravely against relegation as in 12th, rather than finish top 4, please. You've had a shit start to the season. I'll delay it a week. They usually can delay for a week or two. Ideally, we want to start, obviously depending on the league you go in, the different transfer windows, but the majority of them are going to be January. At some point, the transfer window is open. So ideally, we want to get a job before then, so we've actually can do something in the transfer window. Once that transfer window closes for most countries, there could be some tricky jobs. All right, let's have a quick look to see if we get any updates. 19 new messages. Okay. Yep. I've had about 15 interviews now. I've been offered 3 jobs. So it's not, I've not got a great record, got to be honest. Rupel Boom. I want to go to Rupel Boom. Okay, sacked. Dob. Okay, it's decent. There's some decent Orenburg. Okay, so lots of jobs have just appeared. This is a good time to be. Okay, we'll come back to you if there's any information. Oh, hang on. What? I've never heard of it. NK Copper in Slovenia. Not a bad little team. They're third in the 2 Slovenska Nogi. Copper's it's got an animal on the badge, a bull on the badge. Never a bad thing. Right, I'll come back to you with any concrete information. So we're a while into the recording session now. We're almost 2 hours in. The Israeli job I delayed a couple of times, and then I found myself just delaying it again. It wasn't the right fit. I don't want to take a job just because somebody offered me one. This one's quite interesting. So, FC Orenburg. No money. Wage budget of 100k because they are in the top league of Russia. Now, they are 8 points adrift. They financially are insecure. They have terrible facilities. They want me to, I think, fight bravely against relegation. Look at the wage. Right? And then just remain in the league. But it gets me in the door of the top league in Russia. And if we can perform some miracle, got a game in hand, that keeps us in the league. Oh, they've been on a terrible run of form. We're into the winter break. If we can perform some miracle, their key player is Ricardo Alves, who's like a solid all-rounder. Like it's compared to what we were, have we? This is a very good squad. Look at the values. It's a big squad, so we could maybe cull a few as well. Okay, this is a very interesting one. That's the thing. There's always a ton of jobs. There's a ton of jobs available now, and I've done a couple more. NK Knob, I've gone to. I don't think I've been favourite for a single job. And another Israeli team that looks quite interesting. But like, as jobs go, like this is the biggest job I'm ever going to get offered. As a 1-star 2 nipple manager. I can't believe their facilities are so bad. The finances is a problem. When you see the wage budget, you don't see how much of it you're using, do you? That's I can't see that until I actually take the job. This one's a tough one. Okay, pros and cons. Load getting paid a shit ton of money, right? We're in the top league in Russia. We've got good players. Well, Actually, the goodness of the players doesn't matter because it's compared to the rest. So compared to CSKA Moscow, probably not as good. Let's have a look at their key player. Slightly better. It's a 2-year deal, remarkably. So they only want to just survive. Okay. Got director of football. Got obviously another con is that there's zero transfer budget. Another con, obviously, it's going to be a tough ask. It's going to be a very tough ask getting us out of this division. If I could guarantee that they wouldn't sack me if I got relegated, I might take it on. But the trouble is, if we take it on, don't manage to pick up form, and then get sacked before the end of the season, I'm going to lose a nipple or two on the old reputation, aren't I? And we're almost getting close to back to square one, where we'll need... This is like, because what I was talking about before, about how getting a secure job that we can overperform in. This is an ask. Okay, come on. Let's think about it. Well, I'm going to delay it for a week because there's a couple of other interesting jobs. They always allow you to delay it for a week, right? Oh, that gap is quite big. That's one of the problems. The gap is quite big. I do speak a little bit of Russian now. Oh, the Kufu 98. Where's that? Second Division Finland. And the captain's a woman. I'm all right. And they're semi-professional. All right, I'll decline that one. I think, yeah, I'll decline that one. Oh, I'm really caught in two minds. Because the team's quite big. So it's less of an issue that the team is in financial trouble, because there's players I could sell to make money. Like when you're at financial trouble in a tiny team, there's no real value. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Like there's a few million here, sitting here, if required. Oh, okay. Well, have they got any funny names? That's disappointing. That's disappointing. I do have a bit of scouting knowledge in Russia. I've got a bit of experience. That's definitely helps. It's so hard doing this because there's always another job. Felipe Zaghi. Okay. There's always another job round the corner that could appear. Stay with me. Right, we'll see. Oh, we've just been offered 2 more job interviews. What the fuck is that, boys? It's Hungary again, isn't it? 2-star reputation. Being in position 6 in the 18th. Yikes. Ooh. Underperforming team that might have a bit of cash. That's in the 2nd division. Because, I know my Hungarian divisions. I'm interested to see if they give me any cash to spend it. They should. That's right. Adept. Oh, this gets really old. Really old. Considering me options. Happened a long time ago. Good record. Motivator. Happy to work with him. Don't need any budget. They want young players. End of current season. Avoid. So they only want. So I was thinking they might say that you need to finish mid-table. They just want to avoid relegation. This Fucking hell, 1.19 million? I might try and get this job. You know, like when you really want a job and you're like, oh, just give me a smaller budget. Let's go slightly smaller budget, slightly smaller wage. This could be very interesting. Oh, is this another Israeli job? They're 15th, media protection 11th. They're all bottom by 6 points. In the second division, remember, and it'll disappear. That's too risky. I want the chance to still be a manager. I don't want the team to disappear. Okay. Despite it being interviewed. It shit happens, isn't it? I'm sure they'll live to regret not giving me the job. I wish them the worst of luck. I don't even know who the fuck they are. I was the Romanian team. Now, let's not burn our bridges. I was tempted to just go fuck them. But, you know, it might come back around in a few months and then I'll be really gutted that I said that. So let's be the bigger man. Okay, we're coming up to Christmas now. I don't know what to do, boys. Jobs. A bit of Bromby. I think that might be above our pay grade a little bit. I'm not favourite for anything, am I? Am I not even favourite for the job I got offered? Oh, there's loads of them. Okay. Pacosta for I thought it was a person. I wouldn't rule anything out. I don't know what to do, boys. I don't know what to do. It's coming round and I don't know what to do still. There's part of me, and I know you guys are going to say this as well. I know there's part of that's like, oh, we want to go to new countries and stuff and experience new countries, and that's part of the reason that I really want that. No, I want that other one. That Hungarian job just sounds just perfect. Big team that's underperforming, that's going to give you £1 million and only wants to survive relegation. Usually okay with 2 weeks delay. Hopefully they haven't hired somebody else in the meantime. I could declare interested in it. Okay. Please don't have gone. Please remember, which one was it? Was that Budafok? It was this one, wasn't it? Was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's declare interest. Okay. How do you feel about linking with a vacancy that has so far proved a struggle to fill? They're most likely being very diligent about their search, and I love to. Yeah. They're just so great. They're just so great. That's what it is. Taking the time, finding the right guy. Oh, that's not it, is it? No, it's another. Okay, it's fine. Fakal, it's a good name. No, another insecure second division Russian side. No. No. Come on, boys. I want that one. I want it. I can't do any more, right? I've asked for less than they did it. I can't remember the name of the team, so this is... Is that it? That looks like it. No, that's not it. The names start blending. When you've applied for 6,000 jobs, the names start blending. Okay, this team was 3rd. And they're sitting down in 10th. And there's the owner. So that's the dullest badge in the world. Oh, what should we do with the football badge? Just put a football on it. All right, genius. Let's go. Easy language. various other countries. Acceptable, considering my option. Long time ago. Good record, good relationship. Defying expectations and have climbed the table since early portion of the season. Could you keep the good... I've made a career out of pushing players beyond all expectations. They want mid-table. That's not too bad. Top half finish. 20k. 35k wages. Not bad. Hang on, weren't they? Their media prediction was 3rd, so they're 10th. Defying expectations in the wrong way. Man United job. Step down. I want that one, boys. We're staying with it. Just to see if we get that one. Oh, the fans have laughed off interest. That's not a good sign. Look, owners, be bigger. Like, you know better. Ignore the fans. It's not a good sign, though, is it? It's not, as signs go. All right, Romania. Okay. 13, they're sitting 18th. Only 2 points. Plenty of games left. It's a big old league. Plenty of games left to play. Okay, what was the other one? Spiska Nova Ves in Slovakia. Professional. 14th. They're 16th. So they're shit and they're doing shit. They're expected to do shit. They've got... Sorry, what? They've got 5 points. What? Sorry, what? Oh, I missed your email. I missed your call. Sorry. No, that's a shame. Okay, it's good bid, so good bid. Various other countries. Yeah, acceptable. Considering me options. Yeah, let's go for this one. Strong motivator. No changes. Fight bravely. Yeah. 110k? 11 grand? Not going to get that job, am I? The fans laughed off interest. I think that could be a little gem of a job. So I've got to stop getting my hopes up. I'm still checking it, though. Oh, what's it called? Right. Kapasvari. Zoltan is... Oh, it can't be a guy called Zoltan. He's got 1 and 3 nipples. 4 nipples. 1 and 4 nipples. I can't beat that. But he's never managed before. He's got no experience. He's got a little chubby face. So that's hopefully that will give me the edge. His chubby face will give me the edge. No. I'll delay it. I think they'll cancel it after the 3rd one. No, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. And I want to... There's tons of countries to explore. If they could guarantee that I could get relegated and I wouldn't get sacked, maybe. But then they would really be screwed financially in division below. So unless it's a good Russian job, I think... I think we will move there. Okay. I think Fakal, Burkic. Didn't get that one. Hang on. Isn't that the first job I went for? Mason Magyar. It might have not been. It sounded similar. Professional 9th, currently underperforming massively. We'll have a check, but they're still comfortable-ish in the league. Okay, financially, £1 million worth. Crap facilities. Let's attend it. Acceptable, considering happened a long time ago. Confident, track record, immediately, no changes. Mid-table. Yeah. 600. Okay. I'll go for slightly smaller, mate. Slightly smaller. I'm a generous man. Don't give me all your money. I'll piss it away up the wall. Okay. We're going to stay with me until either we get offered that Hungarian job or they hire old Zoltan from the movie Big. Ask your parents if you're a young'un. Come on. Okay. Happy New Year, everybody. The transfer window is officially open for a lot of the countries. And Kylian Mbappe's good at football. Big news, people. Big news. Right, believe it. Believe it. Think they're going to get offered me the job, all right? Just force it. Sharonov's got the job. He's a lot better than me. I might have missed it. I'll check on the main screen. Not that one. Klinger. It's a good name. I've not seen it. It's still there. Zoltan, fuck off. He's favourite for that job as well. Go to Butterfuck, right? Go to Butterfuck. Zoltan, right? I'll do your deal. You go to Butterfuck. I don't think I've had an interview with Butterfuck. You go to Butterfuck. I'll go to the other one. Okay. The next Russian job will pop up. I'll have a look at how our team's doing in the Premier League. SC Znojma. Czech Republic. 12th. They're overperforming. See, these are a little bit of a worry, but they've got good value. Okay, finances, decent facilities. Massively overperforming. But it's very, very close league. Could be interesting. Let's attend that one. Consider me options long time ago. Either of the top two ones is alright. Okay. Mid-table. Yep. Oh, hello. Yeah, slightly smaller, mate. Yeah, slightly smaller. Come on. That's another good job. That could be interesting. Needs a bit more information about it, but that's. But they only want mid-table still, so that's where we're about. We are staying. I've got stubborn. We are staying until the Hungarian, the Hungary job, not the Hungary job, a Hungary job comes up. No, that's fine. Taking their time. Look, that's good. They should spend enough time. No wonder they haven't hired anybody. That's it. That's the one. It wasn't even Zoltan that got it. Fucking Lalana looking motherfucker got it. Oh, he's got 2 full stars. Okay, boys. Doesn't matter. We go again. Okay. I am now 4.5 hours into recording this episode. I think it's worth a like. Even if you think the video's shit, just like it, alright, please. Please. I'm slowly losing the will to live. We are a year in. Randomly, I've had tons of job interviews. I've turned down a couple of little jobs, but there's not been that many job offers to consider, to be honest. But randomly, and I still don't think I'll get offered the job, I got offered a job interview with CSKA Moscow, right? And now the fans consider me a leading candidate. All right, then. Okay. I don't think I'm a leading candidate in the betting. No, I'm not. Look at all the jobs I've applied for. It's so dull. It's so dull. There's so many of the same questions. It's endless stuff. Okay. We need to do a good job. Wherever this next club is, we need to do a good job so that we have a bit more of a pick of clubs next time. And it's not just like grab any job we can. Right. The next update you will see from me will be a job. Okay, it's now 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm not going to bed till we get a job. Okay. The date is 3rd of July, 2024. And we have found the job that we are going for. This is ridiculous. It is CSKA Moscow. To be fair, because when they offered me the interview, I was like, what the fuck? Are they taking the piss? They did offer me a transfer budget of 11.5 million, and I said I'd have a much reduced transfer budget, so that's why it's 9.2. And the wage budget was like 560k, and I said I'll have a much. So I lowballed it. I was like, look, I'll do anything. But we have been offered the job. Mr. Yevgeny Ginger has offered us the job on 9.5 grand a week, with a £9 million transfer budget and a wage budget of 500k per week. I'm amazed. To be fair, they've not won the league for about 10 years, and they're dropping slowly down. But it's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's a no-brainer. I can't even remember what they want. What do they want? No old players, youth system, under 23s, sell for a profit, top half. Yeah, so they have fallen a bit. I think I got offered, because we got that Orenburg in the Russian Premier League. And there was one other job that I got offered in the Russian Premier League. So I think the fact I just gave him a hand job and said, I'll take whatever I can get, reduce the wages, reduce the transfer budget, that they've gone for it. Well, I can't not do this job. We're at the start of the season as well, because we've been a year. Oh my word. They have taken pity on a homeless man without a job. We're living in Moscow, definitely Moscow this time, not an island off the coast of Japan, right? Just ask for more money. Do you want just 10k? What about that? Imagine if they said no, fuck off, and just 10 grand a week, boys. Finalised deal. I don't even need to look at the club. This is bonkers. But my begging and hand jobs clearly paid off. I do have a lot of experience as a wanker. So it's... Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of a 46-year-old who has recently spent time away from club football, not out of choice, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at the Arena CSKA. He replaces previous manager Marcel Licker. Though he has earned himself a reputation for refusing to sign players over the age of 30 and appears to be a great fit for the club's... Yeah, see, that's also got to take into account. So the fact the game is tracked to that, and that's what they want. Doki is reported to be Doki was reported to be one bad result away from the sack in 2020, and will now be hoping for... What the fuck? We had a great season. They offered me a new contract. I turned it down. What are you talking about? Mate, hang on. Is that my previous club? Oh, that's a ridiculous thing to bring up. They hate me already. We could have problems, though, because I'm assuming the team dynamics is going to be shitty. Because they're not going to respect me. I've got 1 and 2 nipples. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a press conference. Go on then. Okay. Wow. Ongoing negotiation. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Last year contract. Top half finish. Semi-final. Okay. Tactics introduction. Oh my God! Look at the values. Have I heard of anyone? There's lots of Ndais. Is that an Ndai? Oh yeah, he was a Tomsk player. I can't believe we've got to make this count. We've got to make this count. Okay? You all know, I know, I'm better at transfers than I am at tactics. So give me money and I will create something beautiful. Let's have a look at dynamics. This is going to be an issue early on. We need to get off to a really solid start in the league. The transfer window's open, right? What's the dates of the transfer windows? Please be in the transfer window. The 11th of June to the yeah, plenty of time. Yes. Staff. Oh, okay. Oh my word, people. Oh my word. 50 million quid in the bank. We are 100 grand over the wages. How big's the squad? It's not that big. There's no scrolling to be had. Okay. Oh, God, the stupid under-18s disappearing. Please be some cash to sell here. Please be some cash. Okay, wages. There's a few thousand there. Like 20 grand, maybe. Oh, fucking hell. You said develop players using the club's youth system. What youth system? Okay. Our best player at the club are our two centre-backs. Ball playing centre-back, boys. Ball playing centre-back. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh, my word. We've got two. Wow, he's a fucking beast. We've got two. I recognise that face. We've got two quality ball-playing centre-backs. Oh, I kind of want to go 5 at the back. Is that bad? I like doing different things. Look, because we've got 3 quality centre-backs, all ball-playing. I'm going 5 at the back, boys. I'll make it work. We can do transfers. So we've got to reduce the wages by 100 grand. Wow, that's how much would it cost of my transfer budget to fix that? Okay. All right. Hey, let's not complain about this sort of stuff, people. This is ridiculous. Okay, I think we can all agree I don't deserve this chance, but I will grasp it. I will clench it. I will give it a good rogering, and we will be success. I can't even. I'm slurring. It's been a long day recording. We are the boss of CSKA Moscow. Oh dear. Oh, that's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Okay, anything else we want to look at? Quick look at. Oh yeah, team talk. Good. I'm gonna go 5 at the back. 5 at the back. Attacking wing backs. Bombing on. Although we do have quite a lot of wide. I say our strikers seem to be the biggest issue. Just from looking from the outset. There's no standouts. This guy looks... But a model citizen. Oh, he's got Lego hair. Model citizen. I wonder if we could cash in on him. No, because he's only worth 1.1 million. Man, he's could be a beastie. Oh, we've only just signed him. Ooh. Why is he already concerned? Wants to go out on loan for playing time. You've just arrived. You've literally just arrived, mate. And you're... Oh, God, whingy bitches. These prima donnas. Boys! Right. Orenberg stayed up, by the way. There you go. Let's have a look quickly before we finish up how our old team did last year. They got relegated. They were doing so well. Oh my God. I wonder if they just lost all their players. Well, they've lost a few since. Wow. Oh, I can't believe that. Is there anyone we take? It's too big a step up. There's nobody like that was that amazing that we were like, oh, yes, he's the one. Maybe Cyril? I don't think there's anybody we take. Right, one last thing before we finish up. I need to check the rules to see if they're any different. There's a relegation. Look, clicking on the buttons like a fucking boss. Okay. 30 games, play each other twice. Only players registered in this competition. 12 subs named, maximum 3. Okay, so we can... Russia. We can only use 3 subs. We can use 4 in the league below, but only 3. Okay, that's fine. Prize money. Relegation playoff 13th, 14th. Simple as shit. No trialist. Sending off bollocks. There's no foreign player rule. There's no foreign player rule. Right? Okay, cool. Right! Oh, I'm glad it's done. I was proper clicking through those job interviews that were all almost identical, but not close enough that you can just click without reading it. So you have to bloody read it every time. Must have done 50 job interviews. Right, there we go, my friends. Next episode, we will be starting our campaign. I can't believe Mr. got this job. We'll start our campaign, and wages are going to be an issue. I probably shouldn't have told them they could cut the wage budget by such a large amount, but that's fine. We didn't know at the time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm going to sleep. Bye-bye. Pay respects, people. Our first fallen soldier. He went out the way he would have wanted, hitting wood with an axe. Shh, serious. He was a brave bounty hunter that, over the course of the last 2 battles, had done more damage than anybody else, landing crits for fun. He burned brightly, yet all too briefly. Rest in peace, Teamer. You'll never be forgotten.